This course will teach you how to create a website with a free Wix website builder. The whole course can be divided into two sections, theoretical and practical. In the theory part, you will learn how to plan your website, how to define goals, typography, design, optimizing images, and so on. The practical section will guide you step by step through making a website from scratch. This way, you will learn all the needed procedures and techniques. Also, this course will be frequently updated to include more and more information. For now, it's aimed at complete beginners that don't know how to code websites. And Wix allows us to create beautiful websites without touching a single line of code. As time goes by, I'll include extra lectures like adding custom domains, apps, or adding additional features and extra functionalities. Feel free to check out the curriculum of this course to see what's inside in more detail. Before we start to build our website, I recommend that you download all the needed resources from the resources of this lecture. You can download it right now, or you can download it as we are doing our website step by step. It's up to you. Okay, let's move on. Before you start using Wix, you need to create a Wix account. Just go to the official Wix website. Click this Sign In button. It's a straightforward process just like any other online service, so you should be fine. You can choose to create an account with your mail address or connect an account with Google or Facebook. I usually prefer connecting my Google account because it's faster and every future login will be easier. You can check your mail to see greeting mail from Wix. If you want, you can answer a few questions about your website. Let's say that you want to create a business website. And you are here for the first time. After that, you have two options. Create a website with Wix ADI or Standard. Wix ADI stands for Wix Artificial Design Intelligence that automatically designs websites for you. All you need to do is to answer a few questions and Wix will find the perfect match. It doesn't matter if you create a website with ADI or with the editor because you can switch between them anytime you want. Let's see how it works both ways. We will mostly use a website editor during this course, but let's create an example photography website just to see how this ADI works. You don't need to do anything for now, but if you want, you can follow me to get familiar with the Wix interface. Let's start by adding a type of business. Over here, you can choose suggested features. You can see that Wix offers a large number of features that can be used for your business. Since we are just making this for the practice purpose, choose some features you want and click Next. Add name here. You can import some images and texts here, as well as the content. Just skip this part. On this screen, you can further tell Wix about your business or add a logo. Don't worry, we will cover all these features and how to make them properly during the course. Click Next and pick a theme. Over here, choose Homepage Design. Wix will now create your website. I'll fast forward this process. As you can see, you are now inside the Wix website editor and you can edit your website. This will be your main workspace for creating website sections and features and so on. Okay, we just saw how ADI works and you can use it for your future Wix projects. Before we start to make our site, let's imagine that we mess up our site when we were making it with Wix ADI. We want to delete our site and start over again. Go Site Dashboard. Over here, click on the Move to Trash. As you can see, we have a blank dashboard and clean start for our project that we will build together in this tutorial. To create your new site, Wix offers a large number of templates that you can start with. I would like to start with all these awesome templates, but it will be overwhelming for you to see all the information that pop up on the screen, and it will be hard to understand the website editor. But let's quickly make one website using a template so you can see what I'm talking about. Click Create New Site, choose Business. You are familiar with this screen, but now instead ADI, choose this Website Editor option and click Choose a Template. On the left, you can see all the templates sorted into categories, and you can use them to speed up your website creation process. Let's choose one template for example. Hover over the template and click View to see how it looks in your browser. If you want to use this style, just click Edit this site in the top right corner. You will be taken into the Wix editor. As you can see, it's a bit complicated to see all these options. You will be able to create websites from the templates only when you understand how things work around. That's exactly what we are going to do in this course. We will start from the empty project and slowly build our website from the ground to finish. And after that, you will have the knowledge and skills to make any website or to tweak existing templates. Click Site and move your site to trash again. Okay, now you know the procedure on how to delete and create a new site from a template. A quick task for you. Can you make your own new site from the blank template? Pause this video and now and try. And if you have trouble with this, just play the video to see how it's done. Go click Site Actions. Click Create New Site. Select something like Business. And choose Template. And now select Blank Templates. And this one start from scratch. What are we going to make? When I was creating this course, I thought about what type of website is good to start with. Is it a business, portfolio or e-commerce site? After some time, I asked myself, why not make something that can earn you money, right? So I decided to create a business website about Wix services that you can offer to your future clients and earn some money. Let me explain this method. After some research on the internet, you can see that Wix developers can make around $500 and up by helping others create beautiful websites. Some will say that this is not a real web developer business, and I agree, but not everyone has enough money to hire specialized web developers, especially if they are just starting out. The advantage here is to provide clients with light business websites that are easy to maintain and look beautiful. And this way you save their time and money in the process. So why not monetize something that you learn right now, expand your skills and connect with clients across the globe in something that you enjoy doing. Even if you don't want to create websites for others, you will always be capable of building websites for yourself. Our new website will look something like this one. I created this in accordance to the previous section, planning your website, and thus included all the necessary elements that reflect proper website creation and design. If you skipped the theory part, please check it out to see what I mean. For those who followed every lecture, here is the breakdown of the site. We'll do the navigation and all these pages. We have this header that we offer our services. We'll get buttons. We will check out services that we can expand to see all services. Why choose us? Testimonials, what people say about us. We can show a little slideshow to show our latest projects. We will do meet the team. This is all the made up. I'll show how to create this with artificial intelligence, all these faces, just for these purposes of presentation. Add some social media icons, form, contact form, footer with all the needed information with quick links over here, and newsletter and social media links over here. If we click over here, we can go to services. What we offer, we expand our services over here, add some text, some images, and of course contact form. If we go up, we can click our portfolio, where we showcase our work here. Okay, and going to about section, about page. It's a story about us, about founders. We will incorporate the map, add some history. This is just a placeholder pictures over here that show us our employees and our services again to lead clients so they can check all the services. If they click all the services, we'll go back to services page. All the links inside will work and point to the point of interest, of course. We have a contact page where we put all our information over here and our contact form over here. This is a beginner level website with all the needed information to start your website. You can always add more information, more apps, more services, more portfolio, and so on, but for now this will be enough. I will add later when I plan to update this course, so you'll be notified. You'll be notified through your Udemy profile or through your email, something like that. Okay. Also be patient and don't worry, because after we create our homepage, other pages will be significantly easier to do, because we'll just copy and paste elements to save lots of time. We'll create a site from top down, so let's add first pages. As you can see, I have the site that we are going to make in this course, but we want to add a new site, so very quickly click My Sites just to start it over. As you can see, this is my site, and just create new site. Doesn't matter, choose a template, just blank template, so okay, click Edit. Okay. Okay, don't worry about over here this code here, just hide it with this minimize. We will cover everything as we are building our website, but just for a quick tutorial about this is your website. We'll here add a footer, and the content will go over here and navigation will go up here. You can see these lines. This will help you to align items in the center and to make everything looks good. Over here we have pages, some code files, search your code, we don't need actually. You can see switch to mobile and desktop. We'll cover everything, don't worry, just a quick overview, and this is some commands over here. Okay, of course we will going to use a Roboto font and the blue color of our website. This will be our brand color. You will learn how to choose the colors and fonts as we are progressed through our course. Let's now add some pages to the menu. To add a page, simply click this little plus button in the corner and select Add Page. Name your page. If you mess things up, just select Page again and rename it. Now let's add other pages. Just follow me along. If you mess up the order of pages, don't worry, just click these menus and pages button and drag and drop menu items in order you want to. Or you can add a pages over here. It's the same. Okay, let's now learn how to add a main menu to your website. Let's add a menu to our website. Click this plus button that says Add. Go to the menu section, select Theme the menus, and choose, for example, the first one. Just click it. Your menu will appear somewhere on the site, but we want it to be on top. Just drag it to the top until you see that says Attach to the header. You can see these purple guys that will tell you if something is in the center or not. If you mess things up, just delete it and start over, or press Ctrl Z or go to Undo. Undo button is up here. Undo and redo. You can see some options that you can use to further customize your menu, like navigation, layout, design, and so on. For now, we want our site to be out as soon as possible. Later, we can make some fine tunings if we need to. Let's stick to the functionality first. If you hit the preview button, you will see your website. For now, it's just a navigation. And click back to editor. Okay, let's add logo and define brand colors. We will start with logo and brand colors. You can download an example logo from the resources of this lecture and other necessary things. I tend to use Google Material Color Palette for this purpose. Just visit Material UI. Over here, you'll see a bunch of colors that go well with each other. Okay, let's choose the branding color. We want the color to be consistent with the logo color, so this is the true color, this blue one. Just click it and it will be copied to your clipboard. Now open your notepad and write down this number. Just copy paste. Okay, we'll need this for later. One tip: when you're creating a logo, make sure that size is 1200 and 630 pixels. This way it will perfectly fit your navigation bar, so it will look like this. Now let's add our logo. To add it, go to Add button again and select Image. You can add image from different sources, but let's upload our own. Click My Image Uploads. Wait a second. It says start adding your files. You can drag and drop files from your computer right here or upload media. Just drag and drop it inside over here. Wait for a few seconds and your logo is in. Now click Logo. You can customize your logo here or any other image, but logo is a perfect size, so we can just click Add to Page. Same as the navigation, drag and position logo on the top left. My recommendation is to shrink it. You can shrink it like this and move it up and click Attach to the header. Okay, you can also resize the logo over here, 50, and position it something like this. We want our site to look like this, so we want to move this a little bit like this to the left, and the navigation move it to the right. Make sure that you know this right, to stick into the purple line, as well as logo to the purple line on the left and in the middle. Okay, you can also position everything in the middle. If you click this, go to Align and choose this Align to Middle, so you don't need to be precise. Align to middle. Okay, as you can see, our navigation is not over yet because it got this strange purple color. We want to change color to be blue and font to be Roboto. Okay, now to do this, click on your navigation bar, navigation, click Design button, click Customize Design, and click Text. Over here, click it and change text to be 21, 21, 21. Okay, just click this plus button and write down over here 21, 21, 21. Okay, this is our text color and it will always be 21 because this is a mild black. We didn't want to be the pure black color, it's too strong. Okay, now choose the font to be Roboto Thin, and if you scroll a little down there, choose this to be bold. Okay, and it will be fine. Now if we click this hover tab and change color to be our brand color, just click a plus button and check the number, just copy paste it inside, add color over here and click add, and now you will have your brand color all the time over here. So when we are going to change icons or other colors, we will have our colors right here, both of our colors. Okay, if we click preview, you can see if we hover over links, they turn blue, but home page is still a problem. Go back to editor, click it, click design, click customize design and select clicked. We want our color to be also our brand color, blue. Okay, now it's fine, but it's still uppercase. So to change the uppercase to lowercase, go to this and click rename to be home. Okay, now we fix this thing. Let's click preview and we can see it will be blue if we are on a home page, it will be blue if we are on about page, you will see that, but if we hover it will look pretty nice. And now it looks like a decent navigation, right? Okay, now we can move on to the hero section, the big hero section of our page. We have our navigation. Now we come to the body of the website. Over here you will populate your site with text, images and so on. A good rule of thumb is to immediately tell your visitors what the site is all about. So let's create this section, which is usually called the hero section. Let's add a strip. The strip is like a section of the website that can store all your website elements like text, images and so on. And the good thing is that you can move it around and group items. Click on Add, select Strip. You can see that you already have some templates, you can use them, but let's choose a classic strip since we are building a site from the scratch. Go classic and choose white. This is our hero section, so let's add some background images. Select your strip and click Change Strip Background. Over here you can choose solid color, image or video. Let's add an image. As you can see, you can choose images from Wix Media, Shutterstock or Unsplash. Shutterstock is paid, but the other two are completely free for you to use in your projects. Or you can upload your own image in the site files section. Let's add an image to our strip. I will go with some laptop images and find something interesting. As you can see, I choose here this laptop, so I can't find it anymore, so I'll find something very similar. You can go to Unsplash and check it out for laptop over here. For example, this one over here. Just click it and click down here, change background. And it will change the background. You can click settings and choose image opacity. Over here you can choose another color, for example black, and if you move this it will be darker and darker, and we will make some lighter texts so they will pop out, you see, like this one. We can change another color, for example like this one, and change opacity of both of them like this one. Okay, nice. Okay, let's stretch a bit this strip. Click on it and click this stretch to make it a little bigger. Okay, it looks okay. Now let's add text. Go to Add, Text and Titles. Big title. It's hard to see this, so we need to change the font and size. Okay, change this to this text, Custom Wix Web Design and Service. Click Edit Text, paste it, and go to Edit Text, change to Heading 1, change to Roboto Bold, and color to be white. Turn it off, okay. And you can see it, Custom Website Design Service. We want to copy this style, so we want it to be in the middle. Click inside it and click this over here, alignment. Go to the center. Now click Design Service. Move it a little bit. Okay, this is all how you like it. I will do this like this. You can copy my style or you can make your own. Okay. Again, edit text and make it bigger. This is a hero section, so we want to tell our customers that this is a Custom Wix Web Design Service, of course, and put it in the middle. Go to Align and Middle. This is now a decent looking thing. Okay, let's go with our theme. What you want to do, you want to click this and go copy, paste. You can Control C, Control V, or you can just go right click and copy, paste. It will hold the same font and color, so you don't need to do it all over again. Now just edit text. Okay, reduce the font size. Okay, you can make it both thin and make it a little bold. Okay, like this. Stretch it a bit. Sometimes the Wix can get a little buggy, but don't worry, just wait for a few seconds. Okay, Wix service. Little like this. Make it in the middle, so it's a perfect. Okay, and leave room for some buttons. As you can see, we can go to preview, and you can see that we now have our hero image, which is looking decent. You can play with this so you can find what do you like, what do you prefer. In the next lecture, we will cover how to add buttons. Let's add 2 buttons to your hero section. Learn more and get in touch. To add button, go add and select button. Over here you can choose the button you want. I will go with simple button. You can click change text and icon or double click the button and type in learn more. Now click design and click customize design. And now under the fill, we want this fill to be our brand color. So we can choose it over here because we already added our brand color. Let's click it. Okay, now go to text and choose font to be Roboto. Roboto thin, and make it bold. Okay, we have now our button. If we click preview, you can see our button here. Back to editor. We want to fix this hover state, so click it, go again design, button state, and change to hover. Hover. We want a hover effect to be white background and fill and font to be branding color. Scroll down and change text color to our branding color. If we go preview, you can see that we now have this inverted effect. Now select this button and click duplicate or Ctrl D. It will duplicate the button. And now we want to make this inverted again. Go to design, customize design. This is a regular state, so we want our background to be white, our text to be branding color, and change text to be get in touch. If we go preview, we want this inverted. Okay, back to editor, get in touch, again design, customize design, hover state to be blue, and text to be white. Okay, let's check how this looks. Learn more, get in touch. You can see that our buttons have some black border. We want to remove that. So go back to editor, go click button, design, customize design, go to hover, and in the borders section you can see this is a 1 pixel border, so we want to be 0 pixels, or just reduce this opacity to 0 also. You can see that the color now is gone. Okay, over here, design, customize, hover, border, 0. Okay. Okay, if you click preview, you can see that now we don't have these ugly borders. Okay, back to editor, and we want them to be in the center. You can go and try to guess the center. It's not a good strategy. So you want to select one button, hold Control and select other one, and click these group elements. Now these buttons will be just like a one element, and it will be easy to put it in the middle. Just select it, go to align and middle. And this is it, very easy. Stretch this a bit, move them like this. And now it looks decent. Maybe move these two buttons closer together, so click on them, ungroup elements, click one, select them both with control, group elements and align. Just, to see how this works. And this is nice. Okay, cool. Now it's time to add a new section to our website to showcase our services. First thing to do is to add strip again. These strips are our base building blocks. They will help us sort things out and position elements on the page. We'll now add empty classic strip and make it 2 pixels in height. Add strip classic white. Over here change to 200. Change strip background to be white. Let's add text and a short description. Add text, heading 2, move it inside, click edit text, robot thin, a little bold, make it in the center, align in the center, change color to be 21, 21, 21, type services, so it looks like similar to this one. Now duplicate. You can also duplicate very quickly by holding Alt on your keyboard, holding Alt and just drag it down. Okay, what we offer. Bold and reduce the font size a bit. Like this. Okay, nice. We will cover shortcuts as we go because they will drastically speed up your workflow. Okay, now we can leave this as it is, or we can change, for example, the height of this strip if you want. Let's go preview. Okay, let's do it a little bigger. Back to editor. Edit text. Okay, let's now add these 2 lines, a little decoration. Go to add, click decorative and click this line, for example, and move the line over here. Now hold the Alt and copy line over here. Don't worry. To position this on the middle, click this and okay, and now click this one and align to middle. Select both these services and group elements. This will easier to to sort things out. So go click middle, you see, and middle. As you can see, this is now perfectly lined up. We'll preview. We have nice thing. Okay, back to editor. I think this looks a little bit tiny, so let's change the height of the strip to be 250 pixels. So you don't need to do everything again. Select the services, select one line and select the third line, all these lines to be, but hold the control to group elements. Okay, and now to middle. And this way it's easily to align things in middle. Okay, let's move on and create this section with icons and this button. Okay, let's design those icons. First thing we want to do is to go to add and add a new classic strip. Classic strip. Move strip upwards and align it to the services line so it perfectly fits. Let's remove this gray color, change strip background, color and white. Now let's add some columns to the strip because we want to have these 3 icons. So we will add 3 columns. Click on the strip, click layouts, and over here click add column. Now we have 2 columns. Okay, let's add another column. Click on it and click manage columns. And click add a column. As you can see, we have 3 columns. Click on a strip and now select this stretched to be page. As you can see, those three columns are now squeezed inside our page. Go to the website called materialdesignsicons.com. Type in the ruler, and over here we can see the pencil ruler, which will represent our design. Click on this icon and choose PNG 48. It will be transparent, and we will need this white because we will have a blue background. Just click it and it will download your image. So this is a nice site where you can download your icons. I provide you with icons in in the lectures resources, so you can just download it from there if you want to save time searching for now. Okay, let's go back to the editor and click Add and click Decorative and select Basic Shapes. Choose this blue circle. Move it until you see this attach to column and drop it. As you can see, this circle is not in our brand colors. Like this one, we need to change the color. So let's click and click this design, and fill color, you can see over here, change to our brand color. Easy as that, just close it. Okay, let's now add an icon over this circle shape. Click add, go to image, my image uploads, and over here we will just drag and drop the image of our icon. Like this. Drag it and just drop it, and it's over here. Click it and click add to page. You won't see it right now. Now just drag it until it's in the middle of this circle. Okay, it's not looking that good. So to make this perfectly aligned, click the image, hold Ctrl and click the shape. And you don't need to group elements, just select them with Ctrl and click over here, align, and now go to middle and to middle, and it's perfectly shaped inside this. Nice. Okay, let's now add the text to look like this. You know how it's done, so try it yourself. If you run into problem, just resume the video. I will do it now. Add heading 2. Click edit text, go to alignment, middle, check out fonts, it's Roboto, it's a bit bold, and type in design. Also don't forget to change the color to be 21, 21, 21. Make sure that the text is selected before you change the color. Clone it, edit text, and unbold it. Font size to be 23. Okay, let's now align it to the middle. Click on the design and align it to middle. Click We Design Awesome Website Services, align to middle. You can drag it a little like this. Maybe it's too much. Going like this. Now select all elements by holding Ctrl and group them. And now this whole group, align it to the middle and to the middle. As you can see, now it's perfectly in the middle. And this is what we want to do. Okay, the first service icon is done. Now let's move to the other two. It will be very fast because we will just copy paste and change the images. Now it's time to clone this, to copy this design to the other two columns. Just select your group, press Ctrl C, press Ctrl V, and now move it over here, attach to column, and go to middle, like this. Go paste again, and move it again, and attach to column, and align it to middle. Okay, this looks awesome. Now let's change the icons and text. Text is easy to change. Now, how to change the icon? Click on this icon, for example, and click on image. And over here, click change image. And we have only this one, so I will just import icons. You have these icons in the lecture before that you can download in a zip. Now select develop, choose image, and change image to maintenance. Choose image. As you can see, it fits perfectly. Nice. Now we need to add this button that will lead us to the page where we will show all of our services. To make a button, we will use this white button over here. Click it, ungroup elements, select this button, copy it, click somewhere over here and click paste. Okay, let's move it a little bit. Okay, you don't want to move it to footer, so don't do that. Just move it over somewhere over here. Nice. As you can see, this button is pretty ugly. I already add some borders, but it's look ugly. So you want to go to add and button and choose over here button and move it here. And want to design this button. So let's delete this one and change to the more appropriate button with the icon over here. We don't have icon over here, but this is something that Wix added in the meantime while I'm recording this course. So let's use it. Go to design, customize design. Let's check corners, fill to be our branding color, corner. Okay, text to be Roboto, with a little bold, and color to be our brand color. Icon, color of icon to also be our brand color. Let's check it out. We just need to fix this hover state. Click it, edit, design, customize design, hover, fill to be our brand color. And change text and make it a little bigger, like this one. And I will change the border to be 2 pixels, a little thicker. Looking nice, looking nice. Back to editor and align it to middle. This looks nice. Okay, this is all from the services section. Now we go to next section is why choose us. For now, we will skip testimonials this one because we will need it later and how to put it between some of these elements. That will be the purpose of the testimonials section. Let's now move to the portfolio section or our latest projects. It's very easy to do, so we will add this slideshow and this little button. So let's go. Okay, you know how to do this. Now just copy and paste this strip and move it down. Change text and you are done. Let's now add this slider. Go to add, go to gallery. Over here you can see all the sliders that you can use, but for now we'll use this simple showcase slider. Click it. And it will be somewhere over here. Just make sure to move it down. And align it perfectly like this. If we click preview, we can see the slider and the images. I prepared for you some sample website images for this section. You can download them from the resources of this lecture. And to add them, click Manage Media. Over here at the top right corner, click Add Media and click Image. As you can see, this is a familiar interface, so now just upload images as regular. After the upload is finished, click on one site and hold Ctrl to select multiple website images. This will be our portfolio. After selection, click Add to Page. And now we don't need these default images, so let's delete them. Hold Ctrl. Select Delete. And this is it. Click Done. If we click Preview, you can see that our slider is working. Nice. Back to editor. If you want to further customize gallery, click Settings. And over here you can manage media, of course, and you can go to Layout and choose the style of your slideshow. Click this Customize Layout. Over here, enable Loop and Slide Automatically. And let's leave the time between images to be 4 seconds. So after every 4 seconds, another image will come to the display. Okay, let's check it out. Preview. Okay, let's wait for 4 seconds. Nice, it will automatically move your slideshow. You can freely play with those options because if you mess something up, you can start over and just undo things with Ctrl Z or selecting undo in this upper menu here. Now just paste this Learn More button, copy, and make some room. Click outside the bounding box and just adjust the page height by moving this like this. Now paste it here and you have a room for a button. Click it, make it in the middle, change text and icon. Make it a little bigger. Click Preview. And you will have your button over here. You can increase the size of your slideshow by clicking on the slideshow and clicking this stretch. It will increase the size of your slideshow. So if we go preview, your slideshow will be bigger. Cool, we just finished our portfolio section. Let's move on. Before we move to the other section, this Why Choose Us, I think that we need to change these services and what we offer fonts to be a little bigger, because they're same as these subheadings. So let's change this to be a little bigger. This is very important because we will use this stripe all over again on all of our pages. So this is very important to set this right at the beginning so we can save time later. Click on Services, click Edit Text. Let's say to be like 40. Okay, now it looks a little bit better. Now let's change this what we offer to be 25. First, ungroup elements. Now group these 2 elements and put it in the middle. And now group these lines and also put it in the middle. So are they in the middle? I don't think so. So let's group them all and put it in the middle. Okay, now it's better. I think this looks good now. Let's preview. Nice. This looks good, and we can use this whole stripe to reuse it all over and over again. And we will do it right now. Click on this strip. I call it stripe, so my bad if I say stripe, but it's strip. So copy and paste it. And just move it down. You can use your mouse wheel to move it down. And check it where this section before ends. Over here. This is the touching point. Now type the text. Nice. Now it's time to build this part over here. I challenge you to do it yourself. I have a few tricks. This is two strips, I'm sorry. Use two strips and make sure that the page is stretched, that you used stretch like this one over here, stretched. So try it right now, or pause the video, or let's go do it together. Add strip, classic. Okay, move it like this, okay, to fit perfectly. Now we have one strip and we want to have 3 columns. Click layouts, add a column, manage columns, add a column. Now we have 3 columns and they are all already stretched. You see, if we go page, it will be like this. So we want to choose this screen. Now let's add text. We'll copy text from this top over here, ungroup it. This one, group elements, and we will copy them. Okay, copy, paste, and drag it that says attach to the column. As you can see, it's now attached to the column. You can see the margins on the left and the right. Try not to go over it because it will look ugly. So let's put this in the middle, as always. And let's change text. Okay, this looks decent, so let's preview it. So let's move it a little bit. You can use your mouse, keyboard arrows to move it this pixel by pixel. Always check if everything is aligned, because you will use this to copy it to other columns. Click edit text and change color to BR brand color. It's a standard procedure, you are familiar with this. Now let's hold Control button and click group elements, and now copy it to another column. Also try to make it in the middle. Use these pink lines to align things. And the third one. Let's preview it. Looking good. Now let's change text. Okay, let's now shrink this a bit. Just pull it up or down until it looks good, like this one. And now click on the strip and paste the whole strip again and move it down. As you can see, we easily create 6 text fields with just copying and pasting. As always, change text. Preview. You can see how fast we create this why choose us section, because we already have our texts and we use this quick copy paste action to make these things very easy to do. We are now building basically a base of our website, so you can use all these things in other pages. So the hardest part is to make the first page, and all others are very, very easy to do. Okay, this looks fine. Now let's move to the testimonials section. Now we are going to make an about team section on our website, or meet the team. This is mainly to show your potential clients who you are and how to contact you. To do this, copy-paste strip from the previous header and change text. You know the drill. And position it somewhere like this. You can add a theme strip if you go Add and choose Theme over here. But we will design this ourselves. Why don't use templates all the way? Because sometimes clients will want to change some things and you want to be ready and prepared. If you just use templates, you will not learn properly how to manage and manipulate with website design. Add one blank classic strip and move it. Okay, I just forgot it. Change the text. Click Layouts and click Add Column. We have two columns. Click instead of Stretched to be contained to page. We have two columns and now we will add two teammates that contain text and links. Let's add an image. I'll use some random images from the internet, but let me show some fun stuff if you didn't know about it. If you go to this web page, this person does not exist.com, you will be able to generate some random faces. These faces are generated with artificial intelligence. I know it's a bit creepy to see that those are completely fake people, but they will serve our purpose. Just refresh page if you want to generate new face. And they look pretty realistic, right? Okay, we will now use some face like this one. I will supply you with these faces in the resources of this lecture. Click on Add and add image from my image uploads. Just drop images inside and choose image 1. Click Add to page. Resize image to be half and move it until it says Attach to column. Click on the image and select the design icon. Scroll down and choose the frame. You can customize it, but for now it looks decent. Okay, let's make it 250. Now click on alignment and align it top, middle. You can change the column background, right? Go color, choose white. Over here, also change column background, color white. Okay, now copy this text from the start of our journey. Design, copy it, and paste it over here underneath the image. Now just type it. Adjust page height a little bit so we can have a room. Now let's add the social media icons. Click this plus button, click social, and click on this first strip of icons. Move it below the name and click Set Social Links. Over here you can remove unwanted like Pinterest, Tumblr, and leave this 4. If you click social icons, later we will click on this and we will change the link so it will, point it to the social media for real. Okay, now all we need to align it in the middle, both things. And let's preview. Okay, looking decent. Back to editor. And now let's copy paste everything to the right side. And move it . Okay, now just change image. If we click preview, you can see that we now have the Meet the Team section ready and done. Okay, let's move on. Let's create a contact form so the visitors of your website can contact you. First step is to copy our strip. Just copy Meet the Team and move it down. Okay, change the text. We can reduce these lines a bit so we can make a room for a text like this one. Okay, now delete this first one, move this in the middle. Okay, group these two elements and put it in the middle. And now copy paste this line. Okay, if we click preview, okay. Back to editor. Let's now add a contact form. Click add, go to contact and forms, and choose this red contact form. Okay, now move it down. Now delete the form title, we don't need it. Now we want to change the style of this form. So click on the input field, click on design and change it to gray. Also the second one, third one. Now select the first one and change click customize design, go to text. So it doesn't work if you change over here. You need to scroll down and choose this font over here. Okay, now it works. Okay, change this email, design, customize design, text, and move down to the input section and change to robot. And the message field also, customize design, text. Now click inside and move the fields up. Just move them up. Select all three of them and align to center. Now we want this button to be aligned to center. Put it like this, or align it to center, of course. And click on this thanks for submitting. This text will be shown to the visitor when they send the mail. You will see this in a preview. Edit text and click alignment middle. And put it in the middle. Now click on this red button. We don't want the red button, we want it to be blue, so click it on design. Customize design. Let's change the text to be, as always, Roboto. And leave this bold and font size to be 16. Now move to the fill color and opacity to be our brand color. We can see the border, so just reduce the border to 0 opacity. Now select the whole form and put it in the middle also. Now it's everything perfectly aligned. Let's click preview. Oh, when we hover it, we need to change the hover state. Back to editor. Click on the submit button. Design. Customize. Hover state. Okay, background to be white. Text to be brand color. And border to be brand color. Now if we click settings, we want to change this to be send, not submit. Submit is a too harsh word for, for a contact form. You don't submit to anyone. So just type send and it will be cool. You can add extra layers in your form by clicking this add new field or click this add new element. So you can see the CAPTCHA, company position and all that kind of form fields. But I recommend to keep it to the minimum because people don't have patience to fill all the fields and they will quickly leave and you will lose precious clients. Let's back to editor and change this edit text to be thanks, just thanks. This is it from the contact form. Now let's do the testimonials section and see how this fit inside other elements on the website. Now let's add the testimonials section. This will add some social proof to your website and your services. But let's emulate a problem. We want to add testimonials below the Why Choose Us section, but how to insert something and how to move the rest of the site down without messing things up. Let's first create a testimonials section and then move it up. First copy and paste strip as always. And move it for now down. Change text. Go add, strip, and in the testimonials section click this testimonial over here. For the sake of presentation of this tutorial, we will leave people as they are and change some images and text to fit our brand. Click change strip background. Click image. Okay, just type something like, I don't know, keyboard for now, and click this keyboard and mouse. Click change background. Click settings and image opacity, reduce it to be like 10%. Now it's time to change the font style and color to reflect our brand properly. I have some nice testimonial generator for you to use in this case, so you don't need to type yourself. Go to testimonialsgenerator.com and type in Easy Wix and click generate. Now we have the name. Copy the name, edit text, of course. Paste it. Change to Roboto and font color to be our brand color. Make sure to select the whole text, otherwise it won't change the color. And now click on this shape, click on design and change to brand color. You can copy paste the whole testimonial and change the font also to be Roboto. Now do it for the second one. Now let me just change the name. Other name. And the last one. Okay, as you can see, we have our testimonials section. Let's preview it. Now let's move our testimonials section below the Why Choose Us section. We want it to be below this section, Why Choose Us. You can't just, select it and move it up or down because it will mess up with all the layout of your website. You want to go over here and click this little icon that says zoom out and reorder. Click it and you will see your website from the perspective. So we want it to be here. So let's go. Move these testimonials up. You can use your mouse wheel to go up. Put it below like here. And now select testimonials and move it up below like this one. Now select media team, for example, and you can move it up. This is okay, this is okay. And now click exit and zoom out. So let's see. Services, Why Choose Us, testimonials over here. Nice, right? Latest projects, it's fine. Media team and contact page. Let's preview it. And this is it from the testimonial section. Now we are going to do the last thing on our home page, and it's a footer over here, down there. And after that, every single page on this website will be 10 times more easier to do because we have all our resources ready to just copy and paste. So let's go. Footer is an important part of your website. It will be visible on all your pages. Imagine this as a contact with a visitor on every page and a call to action. Okay, let's design our footer. First of all, we want the footer to be black color. So click design and scroll a bit until you find this decent color. You can stretch the footer, and we will do it now. And now we are going to add strip, because we want 1, 2, 3, and 4 columns to have in our strip. Go to add strip, classic. You can add white strip. You can click this move to footer and it will move the strip to the footer. It says you add an element to the footer, it will show on all your pages. So we want to change the strip background to be the same as this one over here. So let's click change strip background, color, and as you can see, we don't have this color over here. So what we're gonna do, close it, select your footer, design, customize design, click fill color and opacity, and over here you will be able to see the color of our footer. So let's, for sake of this tutorial, change it to be 21, 21, 21. So we can remember it easily. And this background to also be 21, 21, 21. Okay. Now click on the strip, change strip background, color, and to be the same color. Nice. Now we have the same colors. And now we will right click and add column. Again, right click, add column, and right click, add column. We have 4 columns. Click this stretched to be page. And now we'll add all this text over here. Add, you know how to do this, add text, add heading 2. Click move to footer. It's a bit clumsy, as you can see. But you want to do this and put it in this attached to a column. Edit text to be Roboto, same old, same old. Change text to EasyWix Solutions. Make it white so we can see it. To be 25. Okay, now let's add this line. If you want, you can try yourself to add a line. If not, go with me, add, decorative, and this line. Click move to footer, and now you will be able to move it. So like this, click design, change color to be white also. Move it like this. Now let's add some text again. We can just, hold the Alt key and move this like here and edit text to be 18. Add some text, some random text. Make this about to thin. Okay, another one. 16. This text also to be 16. Okay, now we have a first element of our footer, so let's check it out. Preview. Now we want to copy and paste 2 times. Copy. Click paste. Okay, move it to another. In column 2. And try to sort things out. Okay, now let's write down our services. You can delete this one. Select them all, change color to be white, to be robot thin, and add bullets like this one. Now let's add the third one, quick links. Just paste again here. In the quick links we will add vertical menu. Add menu, vertical menu, and click this simple one. Move it to the footer. Attach to a column, and now click design and click customize design. Fill color to be white, hover to be our brand color, and clicked to be white also. Text of course white, and let's select this arrow and copy and paste it. Change menu font to be Roboto. Okay, now we want to evenly space our footer. So click this text, click edit text. Over here in line spacing, click customize and, bring it a little bigger. Like this one. Let's now add a newsletter. Just copy this. We'll use the forms, so go to add, contact and forms, and subscribe, and choose this one blue. As you can see, it's not in our brand colors, so we need to do a little design job. Now move it to footer and bring it over here. Design, customize design. You can remove the border like this one, or click this one, none. In the text field, scroll down to the input text. and change this to be our branding color. Input color also to be blue, and font to be Roboto. Now go back, button, fill color to be our branding color. Go back, form background, and reduce this fill color and opacity to 0, so we can have our nice form. Also remove border, and it looks pretty decent. Preview. Back to editor. Now let's change the button hover state of our button. Click design, customize design, submit button, hover state, and change text to be branding color. And border also to be our brand. One thing to do is to let's now align things properly. So first thing, select 3 of them and align it to the left. Second one, and these quick links, align it to the left. You can manually align this arrow, this line. Just to add our social media icons, click add, social, and choose these gray social bars. Move to footer and move them below here. You can also move this form to be in line with everything, okay? And these social media icons to be aligned. One thing to do is to click on a footer, and you can stretch it or do it like this one so it looks nice. We are practically done with our footer, with our homepage. Now let's do the site review, change some links and make some final touches. Let's now review our site and check if something is wrong or we need some adjustments. First of all, make sure that everything is aligned properly. Make some changes if you think it's necessary. I will go top down and see if everything works. You can go with me or you can just check for yourself. Checking alignment. Okay, a little bit. So I group this. It's good. This section is fine. This section is also fine. You can see that this why choose us is not that good. So we will group elements, make it in the middle, as well as these lines. Testimonial is looking good. Latest projects looking nice. You can put this a little bit up if you want. Put it in the middle. You can move this button a little bit up. Meet the theme. Make sure that this one and this one is similar, you know, in size, so it will look nice. Okay, we have this meet the theme, looking good, and the footer. Let's beautify this footer a bit, and also click edit text and make it also 60. Now click on this one. It's 16 and this one is 16, I think. Yes, it is. Okay, now this part over here is looking a little bit off. Okay, it's really hard to align these things properly. As you can see, I will now try to select them, all of them, and align them to the left. And it's looking decent, but this email, you can try to, you know, put it in the like this one, and it will be okay. Now go upstairs And now click on these links. You can just double click the link and click this, where does the button link to? And click add a link. And as you can see, learn more will be the services page or about us page. Click this page and in the drop down menu click about or services as you want. I will click about in a current window and click done. Do this with the get in touch button. Double click it, add a link, click on a page and direct the client to the contact page. Links are good. See all services. Double click it. Link, page, services. Done. Latest projects. You can also describe your projects here. Click manage media. And if you click on a first one, for example, you can describe your image over here and you can link it to the project file, or you can link it to the client's website. If you want to link to another website, click this web address and just paste the URL here and click done and it will be cool. CL projects will be our portfolio. Over here you can click on set social links and click, for example, on a Facebook and paste it over here. More or less this is fine. Okay, now just change these social links also and point it to your social media accounts, profiles, I'm sorry. And practically this is it from our home page. We can click preview. And check it out. Click back to editor. I notice that we need to sort this navigation, so manage menu. And go home, then go with your services, then go about, portfolio, blog, and then contact. We'll hide this blog page for now, so go click hide. And now we have a nice and clean homepage. Go to home, and this is it. Nice. And this is it from our homepage. Congratulations, we practically did the 70% of our tutorial for now, because now the services about portfolio and the contact page will be pretty much a copy paste, so stay with me. We finished our homepage, now let's move to the services page. Click on the services in the left menu. And you can see that our service page is blank. All we have is our footer that will be present on all our pages. Over here we can elaborate services that we offer and explain them in detail. So let's start populate our site. We don't want to do this manually, so we have some help from our home page. Click on home, click on the strip, right click, copy, click on the services, right click and paste. Align it. And we now want our font to be black and our background to have different picture. You know how to do this, so do it yourself or follow me right now. Change text. Now group these two elements and position it in the middle. Now let's change the color. To BR21, 21, 21. And change image background. Now go to settings. Choose the color behind image to be white. Nice, we have our image. Back to editor. You can always change image later, but now let's create our services section like this. Go to home. Copy. Go to services. And paste. Align it. And adjust page height. Now just add some space. We will need it. Now let's delete this button and stretch the whole section like this. We'll now add this section. You know how to do this. Just copy and paste the first one and just change images and texts. I fast forward these procedures so you can see that I just replaced the icons and the text. So let's move on to the next section. Go to the home page and copy paste the first strip. Copy. Paste. Now remove the lines. Remove the subtitle. Add text. Stretch it a bit. Like this. And put it in the middle. You can change the strip background. Click image. And you can add some nice image. Click settings. Reduce the opacity. Let it be 5. Okay, let's move on. Now we will add two sections, one with the text and one with the image. So go to add, strip, classic, white, and change strip background color to be white. So we have our strip. Change this stretched to be page and layout to add a column. Now click again layout and choose customize proportions. So it can be like 30-70 or something like that. Now go to lorem ipsum. This is a random text generator, so you can just copy paste one paragraph and go to add text, paragraphs, and this one. Click attach to column, double click it, paste it, select all of it, and change font to be 20, font to be Roboto, and color to be 21, 21, 21. Now design this a little bit like this. And over here add image. Add image. I will supply with this banner image in the resources of this lecture. And add it to a second column. Attach to column. Okay, now stretch this a bit. Center it. And check it in the preview. Looking good. You can also break this into two paragraphs. It will look nicer. Go to home page and let's add our contact. Copy this strip. Align it. You can reduce the size of this column or increase a little bit like this. And now go to home again, copy the form. Align it. Click preview. And let's check our services, some text and contact form. This is very important to have contact form because you want to capture your visitors immediately. You want them to contact you and make some good business, who knows. Back to editor. Okay, move this in the middle. It looks off. This is it. Our service page is done. Very quickly, right? Let's move on. By now you can feel how we work on our website. First thing to do is to copy paste a heading again and change text. You can take the services heading. Go to services, copy heading and go to portfolio page, paste and align. Just change texts. And change the strip background. You can type portfolio from the media from Wix and choose some photo for now. You can always change it later. Go settings and reduce opacity a bit. We have our portfolio header. Now let's move on. Go to our about page and choose this strip, for example, and copy it. Again to portfolio, make some room, paste it below. As you can see, we can sort our portfolio into categories like business, construction, non-profit and others. You can do this according to your preferences. Now go to home page and just copy paste the whole slider. Position it in the middle, and when you have more categories, you can just select both of them with Control, holding Control, and copy it and paste it below. We can call this construction. Again, make some room. And call this, for example, non-profit. The last thing to do is to add another contact form. You can add a contact form or you can add a contact button. It's up to you. If you want to add a contact form, copy it from homepage. And if you want a button, you can just copy it from the About section. We can copy this and make sure to hold Control to select the button also. Copy it, go to Portfolio, and paste it. Align button to middle. Squeeze a page a bit, and let's preview it. And it looks nice. And this is our portfolio page. Very easy, very quickly to do. Now back to editor and let's move on. As I mentioned in the theory section, most people think that About page is all about their business, so they write long texts covering everything in detail. Don't do this because no one will read it and people nowadays don't have time. It's better to write those texts in the services page. About page is all about connecting with people and storytelling is the king here. Try to answer these questions when you are making About page. Who owns the website? What is your story? What do you sell? What makes your business or product special and where can you be found? We will build this About page with a simple strip about founders, some dummy text over here. We'll add map, our history, and add a slideshow with some people. Again, our services, so the people can, check immediately what do you offer and see all services in the services page. And one simple contact us button that will lead people to the contact page. Okay, let's start. Right now go to services page and copy this strip. Now go to About and paste it. Change strip background, image, categories people, add some people, now go to home page, copy meet the theme, adjust page height so we have some space to put our elements, align it, go again on a home, copy this strip, add text, paragraph, or you can copy it from the services. It's very easy to do. Services, and just select this copy, go to About, and paste it over here. And select text, edit text to be aligned in the middle like this. This looks good. Now we will add a map. Click Contact and Forms and click Maps. Just add one map, for example this sky blue, and put it below and stretch it. Adjust page height again. If you click Manage Locations, you can add address, title, description, link, and link text. Now let's talk about our history. Copy this strip, paste it. Our history. Again, let's add this text. Copy text, paste it. And now let's add some slider to show our office or show our employees and so on. So go to Gallery and some simple gallery, showcase gallery. We use this for our portfolio purposes. Click Manage Media, add media, image, and media from Wix. Add some random images for now. Now hold Ctrl and select all the images that you don't want to be in a slideshow. Click Done. And if we go Preview, we'll have our employees over here, some office and so on. Back to Editor. Go to Home. Select and hold Ctrl to select both things. Try to copy. Click it and click Paste. Okay, it pasted. So just drag it and drag it down. Arrange a bit things like this. Move this down and add this text again, for example. And the button is already pointing to our services, so it's good. Last thing to do you have any questions? So we go services. Okay, it pastes again over here, so just move it down. Have any questions? Feel free to contact us. I just noticed that we have some error on the home page. So we need just to change this to feel free to contact us also on a home page, and it will be nice. Let's check the services page. Change it also. Feel free to contact us. We'll now add just a button because Wix allows only, I think, 4 or 5 contact forms, so we will keep spare the one form for the contact, which is the most important contact page. So just add a button, or you can go to home and just copy and paste one of these button, copy. I think it's up, of course. So let's move it down, align it to middle, go to change text and icon, type in contact us, and page to go to be contact. And they will be able to contact us over there. Now page height reduce and click preview. Nice. About page is done, so let's move to portfolio page. Let's go. We added many contact forms on our pages, but we also need a master contact page where all the relevant contact information is presented. As always, let's add a header from the services page and change text and image. Go to services page, copy strip, go to contact, align it as always, change text, change strip background, click on the settings, again make some room. Now let's add one strip, classic, color to be white, add a column, so we want 2 columns, to be page, stretch it also a bit. Now add image. Add image, my image uploads, and add this EasyWix logo. Change the size, attach it to the column. Now let's add text. We can copy it from about page. Paste it. You can squeeze it a little bit and attach to a column. Now copy this text and paste it again and move it to the right side and attach it to a column. I will now just copy paste to save time. As always, Roboto, you can put it to be 20, like this one over here. You can bold the titles. And remove this underline, so it looks nice. Now we want to add social media. Now go to add, social, and add these social media buttons. Now let's align all these things. We can delete like this one, so this looks okay. Now squeeze this a bit. And all we need to do is to add a contact form from the home page. Select strip, hold Ctrl and click on a contact form and Ctrl C to copy. Go to contact. Position contact form in the middle. It looks good, let's preview it. Congratulations, we are practically done with our website, but there is one thing to do. We need to make our website mobile friendly. So let's go to the next lecture. Nearly 50% of visitors visit websites with their mobile phones. That's why we need to adapt our website so we don't lose that 50% of possible clients. To see the mobile version of our editor, click this switch to mobile icon. Now this is how it looks. So let's for now just click preview and check it out. Click it over, home. We'll now see what is wrong and make some adjustments. As you can see, services is broken, something is missing, and so on and so on. The easy thing to do is go click back to editor and click page layout optimizer and click optimize now. And as you can see, Wix will automatically optimize the whole website to be mobile friendly. This is huge and it saves you a lot of time. So let's check it out. For example, this easy Wix could be a more in the middle, like this one. This is okay. We now want to remove, for example, learn more. And position this get in touch over here. Let's scroll a bit. We can hide this element because it's getting in our way. You can always show it here in the hidden elements section. So let's move on. Testimonials, okay. Latest project, CL project, this is good. Over here we can hide some elements of the footer. For example, quick links, hide element, hide this newsletter. Hide all these lines and move this and delete this one. Click preview. We have our site on a mobile. Let's check out the services. Oh, it's broken. So you know how to do this. Go back to editor and click page layout optimizer again. So the page optimizer didn't do anything, so we need to make this, manually. Okay, I now just clicked page layout optimizer and everything looks like magically work out. So my recommendation is to click this page layout optimizer and fix things. Now let's click about. Let's optimize again. Okay. Stretch this a bit. Now check portfolio. Again, stretch a bit. And our contact form. And this is it. Click save. And we have now our mobile version of a website ready. Before we can enjoy our website, we need to publish it so people can access it. Just click publish in the top bar. Congratulations, your site is being published and live online. This is your website, this link over here. Click this View Website and check out your website on the internet. Okay, the last thing is to click on a contact, write some dummy text, and test our contact form. Okay, if we click Send, now go back to Wix editor, go to Settings, and as you can see, I just got this pop-up, so we can go to Settings, My Dashboard. You will see in the top, in the inbox, you will see this number 1 if you have a mail, and we can see this message. You can also access it by going to Customer Managements and click this inbox. If we click on it, you can see your message from a contact form. And this is it. I want to congratulate you on a finished website. I know it's not easy to build websites, but it's manageable, and I know you'll make great Wix websites in the future. My plan is to upgrade this course through time with some advanced techniques to include things like blog, store, bookings, events, members, and so on. Also how to add Wix apps like pricing tables, chats, comments, and more. So stay tuned for the future updates and freely check out my extra lectures where I talk about CEO, and I prepared for you some additional resources to make your website creation easier and faster. So see ya, bye bye.